Create a slip knot and chain 61 for the waist. Chain more if you want it bigger or less if you want it smaller, depending on your size. "61 chains created. Skip the first chain and double crochet in the next. Single crochet in the next chain. Double crochet in the next stitch and single crochet in the following stitch. Repeat this stitch pattern to the end of the roll. This stitch pattern is called the seed stitch. Chain 2 and turn. If you ended with a double crochet, chain 1 and turn. The chain 2 is a double crochet. Single crochet on top if every double crochet and double crochet on top of every single crochet. We are doing the opposite of roll 1. Row 3, repeat roll 1. If you ended on double crochet, you will chain 1 and turn. Crochet the length of your waist to your hips. Number of rolls will differ from person to person. For this project I'm going for 21 rolls. Take your measurement and crochet accordingly. Four inches as shown on the screen. Chain 2 and turn. Continue as normal. We increase again at the end of roll 22. We will increase again as we did at roll 21. The increase will be at every other roll. The front part measures 14 inches from hip to hip, and the length measures 7 inches. In between the stitch markers is 4 inches, and the length before the stitch marker measures 5 inches. After indicating where your pencil will be, place a stitch marker. Be reminded that we are still using the same pattern, that is the seed stitch. Follow the same pattern but at the stitch marker stitch, use the brown color yarn to continue. Tag the pink yarn beneath and pull tight. You now remove the stitch marker and continue as normal to the other stitch marker. Leave the brown yarn and continue the roll with the pink yarn. At the end of the roll, chain 1 or 2 depending on what you ended with. Continue the pattern till you get to the brown color yarn. Leave the pink yarn and take the brown yarn and continue with the pattern whilst tagging the pink yarn beneath the brown, as demonstrated on the screen. The length of the brown yarn is 9 inches. Cut the brown yarn and bring in another color yarn. I'm using cream color. Continue the pattern as normal, but this time, we will be using the cream color yarn. Tag the pink yarn beneath the cream color. To start the second roll of the cream color, we will skip 1 stitch to forming the pointed part of the pencil. We will be repeating we did earlier. That is, instead of completing with the cream color, we will slip a stitch and use the pink yarn. These are the stitches we skipped. Whilst we forming the tip of the pencil, we will be reducing at the sides of the skirt. We have 2 stitches left, but we will take only 1. This side will be reduced. Let's try another example. We will slip this stitch with cream color and use the pink yarn. As you can see, the tip of the pencil is forming. The other side is also forming. This is how it's looking like now. At the end of every other roll, we will reduce by skipping a stitch. We will skip this last stitch. The side has been reduced as well. We'll continue till I stop reducing and I will get back to you. Since we are done with the cream yarn, we will cut it. Bring in the brown yarn to form the tip of the pencil. Leave the brown yarn and continue with the pink yarn. We will be skipping one stitch till we have only one brown yarn left. We are done with the pencil, so we will continue with the pink color to the end. From here it's just the pink color. The current length without the waistband is 20. Single crochet all around the project. Single crochet all round and come and slip stitch here. Crochet the other half and join together. Before we join the two pieces together, we will first design them. This is an embroidery stitch called the sturm stitch. We will embroider a flower using the needle and a brown yarn to create illustration like the pencil drew it. This embroidery stitch is called the lazy daisy stitch. Repeat this till you get the number you require. We will use the white yarn to create a French knot in the middle of the flower. Go through the middle of the flower, yarn around the needle a couple of times and go back through the middle as demonstrated on the screen. Create another flower at this corner. Repeat the process all round. Join the two together with single crochet. Single crochet has been done. We will start while the waistband. Chain 12. Skip first chain and single crochet to the end of the roll. Slip stitch to the base. Slip stitch again in the next stitch. Chain 1. Single crochet in the back loop to the end of the roll. At the end of the roll, chain 1 and turn. Again, single crochet in the back loop to the end of the roll. At the end of the roll, slip stitch in the base. Slip stitch again in the next stitch. Chain 1 and repeat the process. Repeat the process all round and I will meet at the last stitch and we slip stitch together. We will join the sides together with single crochet. I will appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. Thank you.